Hey guys, it's Peter, and I'm back! Of course I'm back. I'm YouTube famous now. I'm so YouTube famous. What is gonna happen when I really legit am YouTube famous, and then I have 10 million subscribers, and people are like, he's so arrogant talking about how YouTube famous he is. And it's so funny, because just the other day I saw somebody on Instagram, and they literally had 60,000 subscribers, and they had a t-shirt on, and it was a very serious picture, and the t-shirt said YouTube famous. I was like, seriously, dude, come on. So what am I going to be then? I'm going to have to be YouTube humble. I'll come on here and be like, hey you guys, it's Peter and I'm back. Of course I'm back because I'm YouTube humble now. I'm YouTube humble now. I'm so humble. Do you guys remember in a video when I told you that if somebody tells you they're the most humble person you'll ever meet, that they're probably the most arrogant person you ever meet? True statement. But anyway, let's just see. I guess you guys are probably wondering, well, why is Peter doing a video talking about a day in his life when we have asked him to vlog a day in his life forever, and there he is just sitting in a chair again, talking. Well, let me tell you why, boys and girls, because it's so hot in here. Oh my, woo, mama. My husband turned the heat on last night, and he does not do it the way that it's supposed to be done, and he turned it up to 77, and I woke up, and I was like, baby, the cookies are done. It is so hot in this house. I mean, listen, I could just sweat it up laying here watching Judge Judy on TV, or Dance Moms, because, I love good Dance Moms. But anyway, so, guess what I'm doing today? I'm going to buy a vlogging camera. Yes. I know, boys and girls, it's time. I'm heading right over to Best Buy after I upload this video, and then I'm going to go buy my vlogging camera. And starting next week, I am going to start vlogging. Now, not every day, but let me tell you, now, I put out daily content, so you better subscribe, because I'm going to do a lot of videos. Today, I'm going to do a couple videos, so get ready. And you don't have to watch them. If you don't want to, just scroll by them if they look boring to you, but subscribe, because then it will mean that somebody loves me. Somebody. If I ever make it, I want you to produce it. Anna Nicole. Do you guys remember that from Anna Nicole when she was at the Grammys or whatever, and she's like my body, trim spa, baby. Oh my God, I miss Anna Nicole Smith so much. Anyway, so I'm going to get my vlogging camera, and starting next week, I'm going to start vlogging. Oh my God. Hold on. Hold, please. Anyway, but starting January 1st, you are going to see Peter Monn vlog his life every day for a year, okay? And I know there's a lot of, a lot of YouTubers like Casey Neistat and Will and RJ at Shep689 that do this. Mine's going to be very, very different. I think it will be an unedited and exposed behind the scenes a day in the life of Peter Monn for 365 days. I don't think you guys have seen anything like this on YouTube before. I think it will be hilarious. I think it will be emotional. I think it will be sad. I think it will be tear-jerking. I think you guys will see the fights. I think you guys will see the tears, like I said, and the joy and all of that kind of stuff, the laughter. Me and Tanya going to Walmart, us having dinner together, my husband and I fighting, my husband and I loving, the gifts. It's all about the gifts. It's all about the Birkins. Would you guys like to see a video called I Finally Got My Birkin? I'm just saying, would you guys like to see that video? But anyway, starting in January, I am going to be vlogging every day for a year. So get excited, you guys. I'm super excited about it. Subscribe now, I do daily content. I just do. And I do daily content on my BookTube channel, which is linked below. So, but I thought, before I go get my vlogging camera, I'm all nervous in this chair. Do you remember when you're in elementary school and you're moving around, there's that boy you like, oh, well maybe there's a girl you like, or whoever, but you're in chair and you're like, oh my God. Back when I was in first grade, I was so in love with Christy Millington and Denise Deitch, okay? And I'd be like, oh my God, there's Christy. I was so excited when I would come to school. I can't remember when I started liking boys, or where I knew that I had crushes on boys. Who's the very first boy I ever had a crush on? I did have a crush on Jason Calhoun, and if anybody in my elementary school remembers who Jason Calhoun is, what happened to Jason Calhoun, I wonder? Anyway, I don't know. Jason Calhoun, if you're out there, hit me up. But, totally joking. I've got Shane Dawson. So anyway, I am on the tail end of this cough, you guys, and it's driving me nuts. So I thought, as a little exciting preview of the vlogging to come, why don't I just sit in a chair like I do every other day and tell you about what a day in my life looks like. So here we go, you guys. I mean, to tell you, it is woo! If you watch my BookTube channel, we lost our air conditioning in June, and we had to get a new air conditioner, but it took us a month. We went through June with no air conditioning, and let me just tell you what June in Indiana was like this year. It was like 100, okay? It was so hot. Our dogs were dying. Our dogs just lay in bed like this. Anyway, so this is what a day in my life looks like, okay? So I've talked about this for a long time. I have my own practice. It's a life coaching practice. I work a lot with people that are either in long-term sobriety, and I help them like take with their sobriety and their recovery and platform it into what they want to do with their lives. Or I work with people on helping them accomplish their dreams, like they want to write a book, or they want to start their own business, or they want to like have the most passionate relationship they've ever had, or they are 65 or 70 and they still want to be on Broadway or in a movie and things like that. I'm just like, okay, so what do we need to do to remove the blockage from that and move forward? Excuse me, and that's a lot of what I do. When I'm not doing that, I am working on my books because I am an author, and I have one book out, one book on its way out, and then I am working on a book right now for women. Well, it could be for anybody, really, but it's about a woman, and she is in her 40s, and she has 2 kids, and she's recently gone through a divorce, and her husband was an attorney, and he got remarried very quickly, and the kids kind of choose to spend their time with him. And they were supposed to come home and spend spring break with her, but instead they decided to fly off to Cancun with her. Do you guys even want to hear about this? Probably not, but I'm going to tell you anyway. They decided to fly off to Cancun with their dad and stepmom, and so she's stuck at home alone with all these food that she's bought for her kids, their favorite food, because she was so excited to spend a week with them. And the same time that she's getting fired from this job because her heart's just not in it, says her supervisor, her friend is dying of cancer in South Florida, and so her friend's mom calls her and says, if you want to say goodbye, you need to make it down here in a day or 2. And so she basically drives through this blizzard to get to her friend to say goodbye. And really what the book is about all these changes that she goes through in the next 30 days, and realizing that somewhere along the way between 18 and 40, she lost herself. And it's really about getting back to who she was when she was 18 years old and starting her life again and living her life truly as who she wants to be with all of her dreams and hopes and making those things come true. Because I really do believe that. I really do believe that no matter what age you are, it's never too late to accomplish your dreams. I mean, look at me. I'm 44 years old and I'm sitting on camera. I'm YouTube famous. Seriously? So anyway, so a day in my life, that's my work, right? So I get up, my day doesn't really start until between like 12 and 2, and it goes usually to like 4 or 5. I don't really see a lot of people in my practice. I'm very picky about who I see. I really just want to work with people that really want to be there. That's who I work with. And so I have amazing relationships with every single person that I work with. I love them all. They know that. I have very personal relationships with all of them. And so I get up at about 11 or 12, and if I take a shower and get ready for the day, I'm a believer that you should get up and take a shower every day and do your hair and put on clean clothes, and it makes you feel great about yourself, right? 80% of the time I don't do that, if I'm going to be honest with you. 80% of the time I throw on a good trucker hat and a sweatshirt or t-shirt and a pair of shorts, and I'm on my way out the door with some flip-flops. I have been recently, because it's a little colder, wearing these Birkenstock clogs. So they're not the prettiest things in the world, but they are very comfortable, and I don't really care what you think about it because I'm not here to be a style icon yet. But when I lose all this weight, I become Instagram famous and YouTube famous and all this kind of stuff. I mean, I'm already YouTube famous, but when I become Instagram famous, I mean, trust. And all the pictures, I'm like this. Clothes by Zara, as if. But I mean, I'm a little old for that age group, right? But maybe like a good Brooks Brothers bow tie and like some jacket from like the Victoria, the Vivienne Westwood, like made personally just for me. Oh my God, can you imagine? And then a Marc Jacobs dad bag. Mark, you need to get on these bags, okay? These amazing, hot, masculine messenger bags called the dad bag. It's so, and for Peter Monn, I need to be the very first. Listen, if I ever go to my P.O. box and there is a box from Marc Jacobs and it's like and it says like #1 inside, because any hot bag should be numbered, right? Like a piece of art. If there is in there is a dark brown, because I love black, but I like browns in bags. If there is a dark brown bag, messenger bag, that says the dad bag inside, Peter #1. Ah! My God, I faint a million faints. I love Marc Jacobs so much, and now everybody's saying that I'm a sexier version of Marc Jacobs. But anyway, so before I go to work, I go through Starbucks and I get my good Judy. So many people are snapping me pictures of their friends and saying, this is my good Judy, this is my good Judy. Hey, good Judies, get your good Judy to subscribe to me, okay? That's what you need to do. Y'all need to make me YouTube famous. I was thinking about this yesterday. If every one of my subscribers, this is what I would excuse my, I think not. Do I look like Kim Kardashian? I think I do a little bit. But anyway, if every one of my subscribers, let's look right now, I'll tell you how many subscribers I have. I probably lost like 10 since we started doing this video. People didn't really like my truth about drama videos. People, I think, I'm a little concerned. Like, I think people really are a little, you know, like consumed with hate. I don't know. As I start this video, I have 32,512 subscribers. So if every one of my subscribers got just one friend to subscribe to me, I would wake up tomorrow with 64,000 subscribers. And then if every one of you guys got somebody else to subscribe to me, the next day I would wake up with, I don't know, a lot of subscribers. I'm not very good at math, okay? A's and B's and C's I'm okay with, but like the math, the maths with an S, I'm not very good at. So if you all get one friend or 5 friends to subscribe to me and follow me on Snapchat, follow me on Twitter, snap me. I sat in my car last night, you guys, for 3 hours talking to people on Snapchat. It is like, oh my God, I love it so much. But anyway, so then after that, I had like a whole list. Somebody sent me the other day, they go, you're running out of things to talk about on YouTube. Really? 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 Let me tell you of all the things I have to talk about on YouTube. Well, first of all, I've talked about a lot of these. But I was going to do one on all about EDM, electronic dance music, and festivals. I was going to do a whole video about losing my mom and grief and how to get through grief of a family member. I was going to do one about how you know when you're grown up, like things you do when you're grown up. Being gay in the workplace, somebody asked me to do. I was going to do Dollar Tree haul because everybody seems to like those. I have a little secret one that I'm going to put out later today. I need to throw down my fan. I need a real Oriental fan. I was going to do one about visiting a psychic because everybody, wants me to do like some spooky, strange Halloween one, and I've seen a million psychics, so I thought that would be funny to do. And then I was going to do one about getting my Birkin. So anyway, yeah, so then that's what I do is I come home and I usually film my video and I upload it. And I hear all these people talk about how long it takes them to upload their videos. It takes me like literally 20 minutes to upload my video to YouTube. It's very quick. I don't know if it's my internet or what. Like when I say it's taking me forever, that means it's taking me an hour. But usually it's like 20 minutes. I edit the beginning and the end, and then I just wait for it to like be ready to upload. So the whole process usually takes me like 2 hours of video. And then what I do is while I'm waiting for it to be ready to go is I drive around and I run all my errands. And that's like going to the post office, getting stuff for BookTube, going to Half Price Books and Barnes & Noble, seeing what's new is out there for my BookTube channel, and just because I love to read so much, Charles and I, since I've become friends with Charles Gross, we usually talk for like an hour and a half on the phone every day. He usually gives me advice. Yesterday it was really funny. He and I got like in this long tangent of just talking about like our families, and it was really interesting. Like, I don't know, I love Charles so much. And then my husband usually gets off between like 6 and 8. 3 nights a week he does stuff with friends. We have 3 nights a week where we do things with friends. And then Fridays are date nights. And last night was really interesting because like we went to all these places to eat, and every place had like an hour wait. And so finally Alex was like, let's just go to Denny's. He was like, I love their chicken fingers anyway, and they're the best fries. But if you go to Denny's, you have to get the seasoned fries, okay? So then we do that, and then I come home, and I usually like, upload my video around there sometime. Alex, then we come home, and like if we're not out with friends doing social stuff, we usually, it's not exciting, you guys. We usually lay on the couch and watch TV. Last night we caught up on Scream Queens and American Horror Story. Oh my God, I love Scream Queens so much this season. Do you guys love it so much? And then he goes to bed, my husband goes to bed really, really early, like 10 or 11. And I stay up super, super late till like 4 or 5, okay? And typically what I do is, I used to go to the casino a lot. You guys notice I haven't talked about the casino on here. I haven't felt well, and I haven't wanted to go recently. So I haven't been going to the casino. I might go tonight. I don't know. Do I feel like a winner? Winner, winner, chicken dinner. Are you a gambler? If you are, you know that sign. I just bit the side of my mouth. But anyway, I had a moons over my hammy, you might want to know, and hash browns and fries, okay? So let me just tell you my diet, and it's so funny because this girl has been messaging me on Voxer. I haven't started my diet yet. And Alex is like, you did that video. When are you going to talk about it? I thought, well, listen, here's the truth. The truth is the night before that I had nachos at Champs, and last night I had Denny's. And I'm not going to lie about it on video. I'm struggling really, really hard to start this diet. And I'll do a video about that next Wednesday when I talk about my weight loss journey. So anyway, I'm struggling, you guys. It's so hard for me. Like every day, this whole like losing weight thing is so, so hard. Like I know where I want to be, and I know what that looks like and what that takes. But then it's like in between there's like a huge mountain of nachos and Moon's Over Miami. And I'm like, I can't get over that mountain. So anyway, I have to eat my way through. But anyway, and then like, so he goes to bed and we sit in bed and talk for a little bit and play with the dogs. And if you follow my Snapchat, you've seen all those. And then I usually go around and I drive around. I either call Charles or talk to my friend Tanya and get a fountain Coke with her, or go to the casino, or I drive around and listen to an audiobook, which is what I've been doing lately. I'm listening to Ransom Riggs' Miss Peregrine's Home for Peculiar Children. I'm listening to it for Spookathon. And then I sit in the parking lot of the post office. That's my new place. Not the Kroger, drama alert. And I answer snaps, just answer them. Last night I was at Meijer doing this, which is really funny. Everybody's like, what is Meijer? Meijer is like a little bit nicer version of Walmart. And that's kind of my day. And then I come home and I just fall asleep. And I fall asleep very quickly. I used to not fall asleep quickly at all, but now I do. I'm so tuned in to doing what I love right now and writing and all this kind of stuff that I just am so happy doing it. So anyway, there's a day in my life. Get ready for my vlogs. And I love you guys.